It's your boy, the Ben Israel, the People's Champ. Hope y'all doing well. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm trying something new today, y'all. So please forgive me. I'm running a couple of minutes behind, and I'm trying to a little something new on this setup here. So please forgive me. Um, but I think I got it going right now. I think I got it going. It's not working as smooth as I wanted to, but we're gonna keep flowing with it, y'all. Hope everybody's doing well today. It is Thursday, July 21st, 2022. Shalom. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Judah. Um, I'm trying to get this where I feel comfortable, where how I'm doing it. So y'all gonna see me fidgeting for a couple of minutes so I really get going here. Um, this little setup I'm trying is actually allowing me to see the comments that you guys leave for me a little bit easier. I'm using a Fire tablet, and there's things I like about it, things I don't. So we're gonna keep going with it. We're gonna keep going with it. um, so we're gonna get this disclaimer in. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. There's plenty of places to be out here in these YouTube streets, out here in these social media streets. Don't want to be here, don't be here. It's as simple as that. If you are here, if you are staying here, please make sure, no matter where you are watching, because I am simulcasting live on Twitch, on Facebook Van Johnson, I believe Facebook V Speaks, and on YouTube. Please go over to my YouTube if you have not already done so, and subscribe. Subscribe so y'all can keep getting this fire content that you're not going to get other places. Also, I want to give a shout out to the Crimson Cure, who I believe is broadcasting right now. I apologize, sweetie. I would have scheduled this later if I had been thinking. I forgot this is normally your regular time. But it wasn't intentional. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever the heck it was when I scheduled this thing, and I wasn't in my right mind. So today's topic that we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about Benifer. Benifer is back, y'all. Benifer is back. Can y'all believe that? What has it been, like 30 years almost? 20 something, at least 20. I mean, I'm thinking this goes back almost to the 90s, but I could be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, so for those of you who don't know what I'm actually talking about, J-Lo and Ben Affleck got married. They're back at it. And I find this so funny because the Godfather, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, told y'all this shit was gonna happen. Hey, big head. That's what J-Lo did. She made a hey, big head call. She realized all that bad bitch, I'm a boss chick, queen, diva, J-Lo from the block ain't got her nowhere. As fine as she is, as much money as she has, as much accolades and notoriety and celebrity that she has, she in the same boat that Kevin Samuels told a lot of y'all you was gonna be in. And you're gonna start going through that phone. You're gonna pull out the phone, right? And you're just gonna start scrolling through them contact lists. And then she ain't had to go too far, because his last name is Afleck, so he should have came up right away. But even if it was just Ben, that came up pretty. She ain't had to scroll too far to get to the A's and the B's, y'all. And she made that call. Hey, big head, I just want to check on you. See how you and Matt doing. Y'all got anything going on? Any projects? That's how she did it, y'all. I'm speculating, I really don't know exactly what she said, but I am speculating my ass off right now. But nonetheless, oh shit. Nonetheless, she made that hey big head call, just like Kevin said y'all would start doing when you get around 50, in them upper 40s. How old is J-Lo? About 50, 52, somewhere in there? The Godfather wins again. The man is dead and he's still winning. He's still undefeated. Hey, big head. And Ben Affleck's simping ass fell for it. The hell he get married for at this stage of his life? Because she ran that game on him. He wanted that peace sleeve. Shout out to Greg Adams, the coach. Coach Greg Adams said, use that peace sleeve. He still wanted that peace sleeve. And she ran that game on him. Yeah, well, if you're going to get this peace sleeve again, we're going to have to be married. Even though she been throwing that coochie around for decades to anybody. Right? But she went back to the good dude, right? She went backwards. And she decided to run that game on him. Yeah, if you're going to get this coochie, then we're going to have to be married, because I found Jesus and all of that. You know, all that bull crap that they run? They born again virgins. She been hoeing for 30 years. But now she a born again virgin. And he fell right in line. SYSBM. I want you black men, even though Ben ain't black, I want y'all to take note of what's going on with these white men. Okay? The same, J-Lo black. I know she Puerto Rican, but she black. She Ephraim. Okay? She Israel. So she know the game. Growing up in New York, she grew up black. She know that game. And Ben being that white boy from Boston, he wasn't ready for it. She put that thing on him. Before he could get the thing, she put it on him. We're going to have to get married, because I'm born again and I found Jesus and Allah and Buddha and wherever the hell she believe in. And the Roman mother, the Puerto Ricans is Catholic, the Roman Mary, mother of God, whatever she found. And whatever game, it's the same game. Just fill in the blank for whatever deity she put in there, who she found. Right? That's what she did. Y'all know it. And Ben simping ass fell right in line, because he wanted that peace sleeve. He wanted it again. He been dealing with them flatbacks. He ain't had that Israel coochie in a while. He been craving it. He been craving it for 30 years. So J-Lo said, hey, I'm going to give it to you, but you got to put this ring on my finger. So they ran out to Vegas. And I'm imagining they went down to the Elvis chapel, wherever the hell Elvis is dressed up, marrying people. Y'all remember The Hangover, right? The little dude from The Hangover married him and sold him the wedding package. And remember the doctor in Hangover, y'all? He married the stripper. And they had all of the pictures. They had to go back and pick up the pictures. And they didn't even know where they was at, but he showed them the pictures. That's Ben Affleck lived that shit for real. Come on, Ben. I was just getting ready to watch one of your movies, man. Do I got to put you on the ban list too? With Will Smith? I got to put you over there with Will? Jesus, man. How your boy? I need to make somebody please reach out to Matt Damon and have him call me so we could figure out what the hell is going on with his homeboy. He played Batman, for God's sake. He played Batman. How did Bruce Wayne fall this low? This is probably why they replaced his ass with Batman. They had to get Christian Bale. Christian Bale was more manly, I guess. Christian Bale ain't been out here simping as far as I know. Matt Damon's simping right now. Hey, big head. J-Lo look good for her age. Don't get it twisted. She fine. She still got a body. But it's too much baggage for me. Matt Damon should have been up there. All them community colleges they got up there in Boston. He should have been at the community college and snatching up a little young Becky, a little young Karen or somebody, a little 28-year-old. How old is Ben? Y'all like 50? He a little bit younger than J-Lo, ain't he? So he like 50, she like 52, somewhere in there. He could have got him a little 30-year-old and stayed a free agent. What he been doing? Just sitting around for 30 years, waiting on J-Lo to come back? You can't make this shit up. That's what the Godfather said, man. Rest in peace, Godfather. He's still winning. I just found this so fascinating. And a lot of y'all men are going to do this same thing. Because, see, women know how to play us, fellas. They've been practicing since they was like in kindergarten. So like 6 years old. Women been learning how to manipulate men and pull on our strings. All of these years they've been doing it. Right? They know better than anybody. So she know exactly how to play his strings. And make no mistake, fellas, you black men. That's why I tell y'all, SYSBN. Because you're going to have an ex or some kind of whatever, whoever you put in that ex category, girlfriend, wife, ex, fuck buddy, whatever. They're going to crawl out the woodworks. They're going to pop up, especially if you're doing well. And that's what I'm advocating for. That's what the red pill community, the black pill and red pill community men are advocating for y'all to get y'all shit together. So once you start getting your shit together, they're going to come back. They're going to see you. They've been watching your Facebook. They've been keeping tabs on you. Y'all know women don't delete text messages. She still got some 10, 15-year-old text messages on her phone. Because they like to have the receipts, right? Right? She don't went back through the receipts and got a sense of your thought process. So she had a little some cliff notes before she made that hey big head call. Hey big head, how your mom and them doing? God forbid y'all got kids. If you got kids, that's an easy way in. She been keeping tabs on you. They're going to ask about your relatives. Some of them going to keep in contact with your relatives. Uh-huh. So that's why I tell y'all, man, when you break up with a woman, you break up with a whole family. You block everybody. You ain't got no reason to talk to none of them. Oh, y'all thought I didn't have my hydration. Y'all ain't see the cup. Yeah, I got some cherry lemonade, y'all. Got this cherry lemonade kicking. I know I ain't got no incense burning. I kind of was running late, so I didn't get my pineapple. I promise on the next video I'm gonna burn some pineapple for y'all. Shout out to Third Phase Oils on Graham Street in Charlotte. Holla at them for all your essential oils and incense. Tell them the People's Champ sent you, V Ben Israel. They got a website, y'all, so you ain't got to go in person to go order. And that's for my people in Charlotte or in places that, you know, New York, I ain't talking to y'all. New York, New Jersey, y'all got your own oil spots. If you in New York, go to Exotic Fragrances in Brooklyn. That's my spot there. You also got Medea. You got Moorish Fragrances in Newark on Halsley. Hey, I'm live right now. Yeah. I hit you back. I told y'all, my phone never rings until I go live. And I always forget to turn the ringer off because my phone hasn't rang all day. Not once. As soon as I go live, I always get a call. It's all good, y'all. And a lot of y'all laugh at me because my phone always dying. Y'all see what I just did, though, right? Because my phone was over here on my right. And when it rang, I realized it wasn't a charger. I tell y'all that all the time. Y'all think I be joking? I don't charge my phone and the charger be right here. It's so funny. I don't know what's wrong with me. Luckily, it was charged. I did charge it last night. Actually, I'm fully charged. I'm 100% on this tablet. I'm 100% on my on the camera phone I'm using now, and on my backup phone. So I'm doing pretty good today. But by the end of the night, and I can't promise y'all what's gonna happen. So, fellas, these girls, these women, you doing well. You 40 something now, 35 plus. You doing well in life, 40, 45. You good? Good. They gonna crawl. They gonna make that hey big head call. Cause they've been playing the field and they realize that phone looking dry as fuck right now. All that shit they talked all of them years. I don't need no man. I don't need you. I'm gonna get better. They ain't got better. They can get another, but they ain't gonna get better. And remember, women always want to level up. So what they're finding out, they ain't leveling up. They're regressing. So yeah, they got a new dude, but that dude ain't even half of what you was. And they talk shit about you. You ain't shit. You ain't a real man. Boom, boom, boom. All that. Rah, rah, rah. You know the talk. They talked all that shit while y'all was together. You ain't never gonna find nobody as good as me. That's what they told you. You gonna die alone. I've been told that. Right? They say all of that. But what they really do is, remember, women project. So they project their own shit onto other people. So when they saying those things to you, they really talking about themselves and how they see themselves. So this is how they end up with lesser men. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they rode that dick carousel like J-Lo for 20, 30 years. And now they friends, a couple of their friends have got married, got kids. They tired of going to the daughter daddy dance when they, you know, as a mother. They tired of going to the door the daddy daughter dance, looking stupid with all the other mothers that's there. It's called a daddy daughter dance for a reason, ladies. Y'all ain't supposed to be there. But you ain't got no daddy for your child. And you get tired and frustrated of going to Cabo's by yourself, going to Myrtle Beach by yourself. You get tired of going to Turks and Caicos by yourself. Because, see, we pay attention, too. We see y'all Instagram pictures. Ain't no man in the pictures with y'all. We see all of the poses by the beach, on the boat, in the pool, in the hotel room, on the balcony. We have seen them all because y'all all do it. But what y'all don't show is the picture when the lights go out at night and you by yourself down there in Miami, in Jamaica, and you lonely. Cause that dude that you met on Tinder that lived down there, he ain't hook up with you like you thought he was gonna hook up with you. Or you done spent your light bill money, your car payment money to even go on the damn trip. And I even find it even funny how y'all lie that some dude paid for your trip. We know that nigga ain't paid for that trip. He ain't even got no car. Hell, do he even got a job? So how he pay for the trip? Y'all lie so much. But as I told you, you project, so you're lying to yourself. We've seen this. We know the game. And men today are saying, fuck y'all. That's what men are saying. We're going to save ourselves. So y'all keep playing them games till you 40-something. And that you don't hit that wall, but you've been in denial for about 4 or 5 years. Now you're 40, 45. You firmly crossed that wall. That phone dry. And all you got is a bunch of low-value men, them 1s, 2s, and 3s who want to slide through and fuck you. They want to slide through and eat up all your food while you at work. They want to slide through and sleep in your bed. And they want to lie to their wives and their girlfriends that they got a 3rd shift job so they can come see you at night. Y'all all do this. It's not even new. So once y'all get tired of riding that dick carousel and y'all start thinking, damn, that dude I had 10 years ago, 20 years ago was better than this. He actually treated me good. He took me on dates. He was raising kids with me. He was paying bills with me. All I had to do was shut the fuck up and listen to him, because the shit he told me is actually happening now. He tried to save me from it. These are the private thoughts that y'all are having. Now y'all want to make them hey big head calls, or again, if you got kids, you want to discuss the kids all the time with them. And we take them calls because we're entertained by it, some of us. And we just, okay, yeah. And we get off the phone with y'all like, I tried to tell her. Tried to tell her. But see, Ben let it come back. A lot of men is saying, fuck y'all. It took you 20 years to get it together. And then we still have no reassurance that you have changed. All you ain't even acknowledged to me. You won't even come to the man and say, hey, I fucked up. I shouldn't have left you. I shouldn't have broke up our family. I shouldn't have took them kids away from you. I shouldn't have embarrassed you on the internet, at your job, in public. I shouldn't have embarrassed myself. Y'all won't say none of that. So until those things happen, fellas, don't believe the I've changed and I've healed bullshit that they're gonna run on you. Let's start with, before you could be accountable, you have to self-examine yourself. Thus saith the Lord, examine yourself. That's what the Bible says. See, there's steps to repenting. Then you have to confess your sins one to another. See, that old I talk to God bullshit, that ain't working no more. That's why TD Jakes just went off on y'all. Yeah, old smooth head TD Jakes, past the pork chop. Been listening to Kevin Samuel's channel since he been dead, because he's sounding a lot like Kevin Samuel's right now. And y'all mad because y'all thought TD Jakes was with y'all. He coming back over to the dark side now. He coming back to the dark side. See, the force is strong over here. Somebody slipped TD Jakes a little red pill. They don't put a little red pill, dropped it in his drink and shit. It is a communion wine. So he got a little sip of it. That little Dixie cup, he got a little Dixie cup size, some red pill laced communion wine. Y'all can't make this shit up. This shit is funny as fuck to me. And sometimes I think I'm the only one laughing about it. I just be sitting here. I know my son think I'm crazy. He's sitting here laughing at me. Like, what the fuck is Dad laughing about? I be having my headphones on and I just be thinking about stuff. And I know he'd be like, damn, Dad, goofy as shit. But these are the thoughts I be having when I be seeing y'all do this goofy ass shit. TD Jakes got some red pill. Little sip of it. He ain't got enough. He got a little sip. I'm gonna send him a bottle of Hennessy. I'm gonna send TD. Somebody send me post TD Jakes fucking information in the comments for me so I can send him some Hennessy. Wait a minute, I got a message. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry. The hell is going on? Am I still live? Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm still live. I don't know what the hell going on. Why StreamYard is giving me this weird ass message? Oh no. Wait a minute. Let me see what the other one is. I think it's telling me for some reason that I didn't go live in time on Facebook. I did go live. I started going live at 4:34. Anyway, Facebook gets on my nerves sometimes, y'all. Is it telling me to go live on Facebook now? Wait a minute. Is that what it's telling me? No. Why is it saying that? I don't know why it's saying that. I appear to be live everywhere except Facebook. So I am live on Twitch and I am live on YouTube. This is one of the reasons I told y'all a while ago I was going to stop going live on Facebook. There's always some weird shit with Facebook. Yeah. Just going to take this shit off of Facebook real quick. All right. So we still good. All right. See, if I didn't have this tablet, I couldn't do that. I didn't have that. Somebody shout me out, man. Somebody shout me out, man. Put a V in the chat, man. Let me know. Let me know y'all here with me. Somebody watching me. I don't know where you at yet, but put a V in the chat. See if I can see that. This shit is funny, y'all. This shit is funny to me. Hey, big head. Godfather wins again. So that's with a lot of you sisters when y'all was dancing on Kevin Samuel's grave. What y'all forgot or weren't thinking is them videos. His YouTube channel is forever. So y'all thought all y'all did was turn him into a martyr. And people can still go back and look at his content. It's a good 4 or 5 years worth of content up on his page. The message ain't there. This don't even include other red pill men in the manosphere, black manosphere men such as myself, Angry Man, Grinch, Steve the Dean Williams, Dr. T.I. Son Johnson, right? Green Gorilla, Dennis Sperling, the lead, Mucho Gusto. We Obsidian. We out here deep, y'all. And I'm just scratching the surface with a couple. There are more. There are more. And we're comparing notes, ladies. We're talking. And guess who's listening? Let me tell y'all who's listening. Y'all sons are listening. Those millennials have been listening. That's why 40% of them are virgins. They're not even wasting time with y'all because they've seen what y'all have done to us. And they don't want no parts of it. Y'all with their mamas, their sisters, their cousins, their aunties. And they say, hell no, we ain't dealing with it. 40% of them are virgins. They don't even want to sleep with y'all. So they strong in the force. They strong in the force than we was. When I was their age, 22, I was chasing coochie. And had been doing so for a while. And tricking and spending money. These young boys ain't doing it. And y'all mad. Y'all angry. Where have all the men gone? That's what the white girl said, right? And them black girls down there in Dallas at the mixer, by themselves, them Shang News. Yeah, see, y'all created the marketplace. Men didn't create this marketplace. And it's kind of funny to me. Y'all complain about the current marketplace that y'all created. Y'all also complained about the marketplace that existed before. So you go back 60 years, y'all complain the patriarchy, which it wasn't, but that's what y'all call it, was so bad. So y'all created this new misandry, gynocentric marketplace in the image that y'all wanted it. Men have only said we are going to respond to it. These are the rules, ladies, that y'all made. Men have said, fine, we're going to play by y'all rules. Because, see, men wanted to get married. Men wanted to raise families. Y'all don't want that. Y'all want to be single bees. Y'all be dubs. Y'all won't be single. Independent, even though you don't know what the fucking word means. Independent is what y'all use. The word you should be using is self-sufficient. But the irony there is you want to be independent from black men. See, independent means free from authority. So that's what you're really saying. But when we ask y'all, what do you mean by independent? Y'all describe self-sufficiency. But y'all so educated, right? Y'all the most educated ever. But you don't know what fucking words mean. And you don't like answering simple questions because you don't want to be held accountable, not even in a conversation. I was on a post today, and they were talking about the House has voted to protect access to contraceptives. I thought that statement was very interesting. So I was actually on my mentor's page, who happens to be She's, I believe, a baby boomer, liberal white woman. My mentor. Surprise! Y'all always think y'all know me. Mr. V. Ben Israel, Mr. Pro-Black, Mr. Afro Pick himself, Mr. Dog chained around his neck, right? Is against white people. It's amazing that I got white friends, right? I keep telling you all this. Surprise! My mentor. I love her to death. That don't mean I agree with her. But I wasn't even in contention with her. I was really curious on that statement. I didn't know what it meant. Because, see, we like to use these jargon and these talking points, these nondescript, vague phrases. So I'm having a conversation with her, and she was educating me on, well, they're trying to make contraceptives illegal. I find that fascinating, I said. Please tell me how the fuck they gonna do that. Anybody. How is it possible logistically? Let's say some kind of way they get the Senate to agree with them. And they get a president to sign off on this. Because that's how our government works. Let's say all that happens and it becomes illegal. Right? Logistically, how will they enforce? How? That was the question I was asking. And without fail, another, what I'm assuming, liberal, feminist, white woman jumps on there, wants to tell me what I believe, which I haven't stated my belief. I'll do so in a minute like I did on that post. But y'all always want to tell us, this is where you black women get it from. See, white women invented this shit. They're better at it. So they think. But see, they're not used to running up against their greatest fear, which is an intelligent black man, a self-aware black man. They're not used to having an intelligent conversation with us. So she jumped on there and thought she was going, oh, you're bashing and all of that talk. She didn't say the word bashing, but you believe this and you're making a straw man argument and rah. Shut the fuck up, bitch. That's what I was going to tell her if we was talking in person. But being a polite guy I didn't say that. So when they start losing an argument, they always result to an ad hominem attack. So that's why she started attacking me personally, even though she don't know me. She knows nothing about me. Nothing. I generally want to know what protect access to contraceptives mean. Does that mean, and I asked Linda, I asked my mentor the question, does it mean we're going to make it so that women can still continue to buy? I'm paraphrasing what I said. I'm not looking at it. Actually, no, I'm not going to bring it up. I don't feel like, I don't have it queued up yet. So, but does it mean that we're going to protect access to women's rights by protecting access, meaning we're still going to allow them to go buy this? Or does it mean federal and local governments have to pay for it? What are we talking about by access and by protecting that access? That's what I wanted to know. Nobody has answered that question yet. It's a simple question. Instead, I was personally attacked because you believe women shouldn't do this. I never said nothing like that. I never even made an argument. All I did was ask a question. But when they don't want to ask questions and be accountable for their answers, they go to ad hominems. Oh, this is what you believe because you're a fucking mind reader, Karen. It's funny. It's predictable. It's typical. She makes this weak ass argument. Well, by illegal, it means the pharmacist will be able to refuse women's right or refuse women when they go try to fill a prescription for birth control. Oh, really? Please tell me what product, any product, that's the case for. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. No fucking product. You sound stupid making the bullshit childish ass argument. No product. But y'all so quick. This is America. And I'm an American and I'm a patriot, but you don't know how the fucking country works. Because like I said, for that to happen, a pharmacist would have to violate HIPAA laws. And that individual pharmacist would have to violate the corporate company policy. He or she would have to violate all of that because of their personal beliefs. What product? Can you use an example where that happens? I'll wait. Because that pharmacist down at Walmart can't say, I refuse to sell you these condoms or this birth control because I personally disagree with your right to use them. That's what they're saying is going to happen. Do you know how many fucking lawsuits will come up? Do you know how many people would get fired because Walmart has millions of dollars invested? They bought those contraceptives from manufacturers and pharmaceutical distributors like McKesson Pharmaceuticals, who I work for. They got millions of dollars invested, and they gonna let some dickhead $15, $20 an hour pharmacist mess up their profit margins? Bullshit. I call bunk on that. Not gonna happen. Now, what's more likely to happen if it's illegal and if all of those things happen, which they wouldn't, that McKesson Pharmaceuticals would not be able to sell said birth control to the Walmart pharmacy to begin with. It wouldn't even be there. That's also unlikely because McKesson Pharmaceuticals is a multi-million-dollar international company. Billion-dollar company. You think they're going to sit there and let their profits dwindle? No, they're not. That's why it's never going to happen. They got too many, the pharmaceutical industry has too many lobbyists. It's never going to happen. See, y'all don't understand the big picture that's being played, the game that's being played. And I just posted it the other day. And the Dems do the same thing the Republicans do. Every time there's an election cycle, Democrats run some women, Black women in particular, in LGBT community. They start pushing those issues because they're trying to galvanize you guys for the upcoming midterm elections. They want to get y'all revved up. It's the same thing that the Republicans do. All you got to do is swap out guns for condoms. They're going to take our condoms away. You better vote for us. They're going to take our guns away. Obama's going to take our guns away. Biden's going to take our guns away. right? It's the same rhetoric. Just swap the word out. Regardless of your political ideology, regardless of it, this is still a capitalistic, mostly capitalistic society. Okay? Capital is the trump card. There's too much money behind pharmaceuticals and contraceptives. They will not outright ban them. There's no way to enforce it, even if they did. So you're going to have the condom police running around, arresting people. They're going to take out all of the condom vending machines and all of the gas station bathrooms across fucking America. Get the fuck out of here. We live in a country that couldn't get a bottle of water to the fucking Astrodome. And you think they're going to remove every fucking condom in this country? That's what y'all got your titties in a bunch for? That's what your little coochies is tingling for? Your spider sense in your coochie is buzzing? Are y'all fucking stupid? It's never gonna happen. Oh, you don't care about our issues. You're absolutely right. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. And what you're telling me is feelings. Because what I asked for was a citation. And you didn't give me one, sweetie. You didn't give me a citation. That's why I asked for it. Okay? Because what you're saying is stupid. You sound just like the fucking right wingers that thinks somebody's gonna take all our guns. And Trump won the election. And they're trying to steal the vote down in Florida from Bush. Come on. How many times do y'all need to keep hearing this shit? It's the same trick. I keep telling y'all. It's not even 3-card Monty. It's 2-card Monty. If you don't understand what 2-card Monty is, I suggest you go to YouTube and you pull up David Blaine, and he's going to show you what 2-card Monty is. He's going to show you 2 queens, right? 2 red queens, and he's going to put it in your hand, and then he's going to swap it out, and then he's going to tell you to flip it over, and there are 2 aces in your hand. That's the game that Democrats and Republicans keep playing on y'all dumbasses. Logistically, it's not possible. They're going to go around to every pharmacy in America that currently has a supply of birth control and remove them. And some kind of way, they're going to stop you from going on Amazon or eBay and buying condoms. And they're going to check every package that comes to your house for said condoms. They're going to stop you from going to Canada to get your birth control. Come on, what are we talking about? Conspiracy theory? Do y'all have your tinfoil hats on? I'm going to make me a tinfoil hat. That's going to be another video I'm going to do. These fucking conspiracies, y'all don't even think it all the way through. Here's what I believe, and I'm going to wrap this chapter of my rant up. Where am I at? Just checking. I don't have no comments. Okay. I'm going to wrap this chapter of this rant up, right? Here's what I believe. I personally don't give a fuck. I believe. So there's no mistake about what D. Ben Israel believes, what Van Johnson believes, what the People's Champ believes. Make no mistake, I believe women have the right to access contraceptives that they pay for. There it is. That's what I believe. Excuse me. That's what I believe. You want to pay for it? Go get it. That's what I believe. Simple, right? And my response, even though I'm against drug use, I believe if you want to go buy you a bag of weed, that's your business. You are paying for it. You go get it. I have nothing to do with that. You got to be accountable for your shit. You got to stand before Christ and explain yourself away. Not me. It has nothing to do with me. That's what I believe. So there's no confusion on what I believe. But my concern is that we use these vague and ambiguous labels. And white America has had they're very good at this. These vague and ambiguous terms. Protect access to contraceptives. What the hell does that mean? That's what my concern is. If I protect access, you mean the taxpayer needs to pay for it? Then no, I don't agree with that. If by protect access, you mean that it's going to remain on the store shelf where any woman can go in there freely and buy it, I support that. I believe a woman has a right to, she has insurance, and her insurance is going to cover it. She should, or not. So let's play that out. If her insurance company does not all of a sudden not want to cover contraceptives, then she should get an insurance company that does. Because see, that's capitalism. And I support that. I remember one of my favorite movies is The Truman Show. And if you remember the library scene on The Truman Show, where the girl that he really liked, not the one that he married, I'm talking about when they were in high school, the girl that he really liked, she had a little button on her shirt. And on that button it said, y'all know what it says? You know what it said? Y'all remember that button? It was a white button with red writing. If you know what that button said, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. See how many people are movie buffs like I am. On that button, it said, when will it end? When will it end? I'm gonna get that button. I want one of them buttons. Somebody find that button for me. I think I could find it on Etsy or something. But I'm gonna get me one of them buttons. When will it end? See, if y'all open up this can of worms, what else are taxpayers gonna be forced to pay for under the guise of women's reproductive rights or women's choice? See, I believe women should have a choice. If that's what you choose to do, you pay for it. Don't force me to pay for your choice. right? So I want to know what that term means. What does it mean? Protect access to contraceptives. I want to know. I want to do some more research on it. I want to, and I want a citation. I want to know what they're arguing for in Congress. What is the congressional definition? How not what your opinion is. How is the Congress defining that statement? What are they arguing for? Pros and cons. That's what I want to know. So I can make an intelligent decision politically. Because I don't trust the Democrats. I don't trust the Republicans either. They don't have a good track record. I'm sorry I went off on a tangent. We're going to bring this back to Benefit, y'all. Hey, big head. And it kind of tied in a little bit. I believe in marriage. And I believe, and I'm not against Ben and J-Lo getting married. I just find it fascinating after all of this time. And don't give me that. They found love bullshit. Don't give me that. Love is actions. I don't want to hear the feelings. Because where was the love at when she was hopping on Puffy's dick and all these other dicks she been hopping on for 30 years? Where was the love then? Yeah. I don't want to hear that argument. Fellas, just be aware that the hey big heads are coming. As this economy gets worse and worse, and it will. Y'all not gonna like this statement. Y'all better be hope. Y'all better hope Trump gets back in office so that we can get Joe Biden out of there. Because the economy was better under Trump than it is under Biden. I'm sorry. The numbers are what they are. Biden is an idiot. And I've been saying this. I said this way back in the primaries. So I don't want nobody trying to say, oh, you jumped on the bandwagon. No, I've been saying this the whole time. I told y'all these things were going to happen. Hell, Trump told y'all these things were going to happen. And he didn't believe him. Crazy as cat shit Trump is. But numbers don't lie. I'll take crazy over senile and stupid. Any day of the week. But that's why we got these hey big heads. If you really want to fix reproductive rights, you got to return that to the family. And the family includes the husband. Not single, independent, strong, B-dubs, bad bitch, boss chicks. Because y'all track record ain't good. You ain't using the contraceptives anyway. 25 million abortions since 1973 in the black demographic. Somebody please tell me how that was good for us. How that helped women's issues. Reproductive rights, abortion being a reproductive right is an oxymoron. That's what it is. It's like jumbo shrimp. How is killing a baby reproducing? It's not. Hey, big head. I'm all about marriage. I'm not about women waiting till they're 50 to get married. Because the purpose of marriage is to build communities and bring forth the next generation. Otherwise, why are you getting married? She got married because she was lonely. So that's why she made that Hey Big Head call. Godfather wins again. Shout out to Kevin Samuel. Listen, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. I'm beating a dead horse. Like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, to my Instagram. Follow me on Facebook Reels. Follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to build that channel too. It's your boy, Even Israel, the People's Champ. And guess what? I'm gone.